In this video, I will compare the property management softwares DoorLoop versus Buildium. So after trying out both of these, I will tell you which one I prefer and why. Now in my opinion, there is one clear winner, and in this video, I'll go over which one I think that is and why. So both of these are, as I said, property management softwares. Now what that means is kind of different with both of them. But basically under their features here, you can see what it does. So Buildium's key features include property accounting, property management website, so a free property management website hosted by Buildium, online leasing, collect rent online, and you can do maintenance requests. So basically your tenants can also create accounts with Buildium and then put in maintenance requests. Then you have growth for property management, you have a 1099 e-filing, you have the Buildium Marketplace, Resident Center, Open API, rental listing syndications, maintenance contact center, tenant screening, and renters and property insurance. So these are the key features in Buildium. Now you can see it's split up into these 5, so business operations, leasing, accounting and payments, marketing, and business performance. Now comparing this to DoorLoop, you can see they've also split it up into different sections. So you have leasing, product, and property management. So under leasing, you have listings, rent collection, so that's also online rent collection. You have applications and e-sign, tenant screening, and you have the tenants. Then under product, you have communication. It integrates with a ton of different apps. You have a mobile app. They will help you with your security, and they have great support. And that is something about DoorLoop. I think their support is by far the best. And that is not just between DoorLoop and Buildium. That is out of all of the property management softwares. Now what I like a lot as well is they have a CRM, so a tenant CRM that is, file storage, maintenance, so that's the maintenance requests, owners, renters, insurance, and you also have the websites where you can get a beautifully designed website, also for free included in your package. So in terms of the amount of features and what exactly is offered, for me DoorLoop is definitely the winner, and that is mostly for me because of the CRM. But on top of that, they also have accounting, they have your bank sync so that you can really easily track who has paid and who hasn't, and you can even sync it with QuickBooks. So if you use QuickBooks as your accounting software, then this is a very easy one-click sync. So that will help you make taxes easy, you can sync your bank, and basically it helps you save time. Now a really important factor to go and take a look at is their pricing. So first of all, with Buildium, what I do like is you get a 14-day free trial on any plan. Now you can see the essential plan starts at $58 per month. Then growth starts at $183 per month and premium at $375. Now what I would recommend is just scroll down past these packages, although you can check out what exactly is included. For example, something important, e-signatures are $5 per e-signature in this plan, but if you scroll down here, you can calculate the price for you specifically. So first of all, if you are managing over 5,000 units, you need to call them right there for a custom quote, but here you can just pick your plan. So Essential is for up to 150 units, Growth is for over 150 or under as well, and Premium is from 1 all the way up to the 5,000 you see right there. So it kind of depends how much you need to pay on how many units you want to manage. Let's say you want to get the growth plan and you have, let's say, 100 units. Then you can just type 100 right here. And then you can see the starting price is $240 per month. Now, if you have 1,000 units, for example, then the price will of course go up. Now it doesn't quite go up as much in proportion to how many units you have, because now it's $1,320 per month. So it really depends on how many units you have. Now I'm going to compare these two in terms of pricing for 1,000 units and all features included in both softwares. So with both of them, that means you get the most expensive plan. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I do think DoorLoop's features are better. Now with Buildium, you can save 10% if you bill annually. Now on DoorLoop, let's also enter that we have 1,000 units. You can see the premium plan right here is $2,509 per month billed yearly. Now if you bill monthly, it's a little bit more, then it's $3,029. So that is a bit more compared to Buildium. Now it isn't a huge difference. It will cost you a few $100s more per month, and in my opinion that is definitely worth it, since you have the, again, better features in my opinion. Now if you go and take a look at their online payments, and specifically the fees in the online payments, because that could really add up. So in terms of fees, DoorLoop's payments go through Stripe, which is an online payment processor, and Stripe has pretty good fees. Now on Buildium, you can see their fees as well right here, so it kind of depends on which plan you're using. So incoming EFT transaction in the cheapest plan is $2, then outgoing is 50 cents, and credit cards are 3% per transaction, or 2.99%. Then even in the most expensive plan, it's also 2.99% per transaction. And in terms of the bank accounts, here it's $99 per bank account. Then here you get 5 free bank accounts, and then $99 per bank account. Here you get 15 free bank accounts, and then again $99 per bank account. Now for the fees on Stripe, you can see this right here is for Europe, but for the US it's pretty similar. So it's 2.5% plus 0.25 for UK cards, and 1.5% plus 25 cents for standard European cards. Now there are some even cheaper ways to do this. Now, for example, for international cards, since I'm in Europe, it's more, but if you're in the US, it's not expensive. And for example, where I live, you have Ideal, and that's only 29 cents per transaction. And basically this is cheaper than the fees found in Buildium. So that kind of makes up for the more expensive subscription on DoorLoop. So should you pick DoorLoop or Buildium? In my opinion, it's very, very simple. I would just go with DoorLoop. Also, if you look at their reviews, Buildium has 4.4 stars out of 5, and DoorLoop, as you can see right here, has 4.8 stars out of 5. And this is from hundreds of reviews. So people think DoorLoop is better, and so do I. I would personally 100% go with DoorLoop. Now, if you do want to get a discount on DoorLoop, I'll leave a link to them down in the description, and you get 10% off of your first entire year. So that can literally save you thousands of dollars depending on how many units you're going to manage. So click on the link in the description, that will take you right here, then enter your email address, and then you can just get a demo from them, and they will just onboard you and help you set up entirely. So they will take you through every single step, and as I said before, the support on DoorLoop is very, very good. So therefore, I recommend using DoorLoop. So that concludes this comparison of DoorLoop versus Buildium. Again, click on the link in the description for 10% off of your first year with DoorLoop. And by the way, if you get an annual plan, that is on top of the 20% that you already get. So that means if you pay annually, you will get 30% off compared to the usual monthly pricing. If this comparison of DoorLoop versus Buildium was helpful and helped you make a decision, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.